Hi, this is Dan, the Realty Man, coming to you from beautiful Ocala, saying hello to all our friends and neighbors there on top of the world. Well, this video is specifically for the villas. I did my single family homes before. Please feel free to watch that video. But this is for all our friends in the villas over here. With over 37 years of real estate experience, I'm going to break down what the market's doing over there. And this way, if you're thinking about buying or selling, it will give you the information that you can use to make an informative decision. So we're going to take a look at what's active, what's pending, and then we're going to see what the solds actually say. So let's get into our information here. And hey, stick with me to the end, and I'll show you what units sold for the least amount and what sold for the most amount. So let's take a look at our numbers here, friends. Now, when we go into this report, as we compare it to last year, we're going to notice something significant. Prices are down in the villas. Single family is a different story, but in the villas over here, look at this. The average listing price from last year to this year is down $22,000. That's pretty substantial. You notice the square footage isn't that much off, but the price per square foot is down, and the days on the market are more than twice of what they were last year. When we get into the pendings, notice, now the pendings anyway, the average pending price is $144,066. You know, that's down from what the average asking price is. And notice that the average price per square foot there, and it's taking 108 days. The good news is there's 21 units under contract right now, so that's good. But now the solds. The solds tell the story of what's going on. The good news is there are more than twice the amount that's under contract from what they were last year. Last year we had 7 units under contract. Right now there's 16 that sold in the month of April. Notice the average listing price is down, and the average selling price. The average selling price, friends, of those in the villas is over $16,000 less than what it was last year. That's almost a 10% price difference from last year to this year. So when we take a look at this, places are selling, but they're selling at a reduced price. Notice the average days to go under contract is 70 days, and the average list to sale price, well, it's 6%. So those who put their villas on the market can expect an offer to come in that's anywhere from 3 to 10% less, because the average right now is selling at 94% of the asking price. So when we look at this, what does this mean? What does it translate to? Well, I'll tell you, if you're a seller, what this means is you have to be competitive in your price. You can't think of that, that you can price your property more than what the other ones are on the market at this point. Price has to be competitive, and the unit has to look good as well. For buyers, it's a great time because you're buying the same unit for 10% less than what you did last year. Now, what units sold for the least amount of money? Let's take a look at this. Excuse me. The unit that sold for the least amount was over here on 96th Street. It was listed at 110 and it sold for 105. It was only on the market for 67 days, but still, excuse me, that sold reasonably quickly and at a price close to asking. The one that sold for the most amount, well, we're going to go over here to Southwest 82nd Terrace. Now, this had a 2-car garage, fixed up very nicely, listed for $239,900, sold for $225,000, and on the market for 110 days at almost 1,900 square foot. So that was a pretty good unit over there. Well, do you have any questions as far as what particular units that you might be thinking about, particular property? Please call, text, email me. Let me know if there's something in particular you'd like to know about, whether it's on top of the world or outside that. I'm here to help you. So, if you have any friends or family that are looking to buy or sell, please keep me in mind. And do me a favor, would you hit that like button if you found this informative? And I hope you have. So really, if I'm here to help you. So if you have any questions, please feel free to call, text, or email me. Well, this is Dan the Realty Man wishing you well. Hope you have a great day. And hey, let's make this a great week. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.